Hello, this is Rolf from Tesla Owners US, and today we have the first rental of our Model 3. And look who that is. Do you remember Mike?
Mike, from when we met Rolf over there at the first day the Carolyn Plaza had the Model 3 on display.
Yeah, and Mike.
I pressed insane. I went insane.
Yeah, and Mike had to rent it out again.
So I had to rent it, so now I can drive it around. They don't have test drives. I got to see. I fit in it. 6'10" person can fit in here real comfortably.
So that's what we want to try out also. We have a very tall person and a not as tall person.
Yeah,
and both of them, and both of them driving the car, and then you see the difference about, hey, how's a tall person reacting with that? You are 6'5",
6'10".
6'10".
Come on, 6'10".
Oh, I have to calculate in centimeters. Definitely over 2 meters. And then we have Lisa also, and we both of them say, can we adjust the seats? Can we adjust the height? How's the difference there? How's the driving? How's the steering wheel? How's going with the knees and all of that?
Very
so that's
good.
what we want to find out. And Mike is coming back tomorrow. I hope so. Mike has a car on order as well.
Yep.
And is waiting for that.
A couple months.
So a couple of months, and we hope it's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
But we want to find out how Mike likes the car driving it and likes the distance, the height and all of that, and the same as Lisa, because then their settings are just the opposite way.
Yep.
So
these are presets.
Yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a profile for you for customer and customer 1 and customer 2, and then we see, hey, everything should adjust automatically, and the mirror should adjust. Oh, wait a second. Mike, the first thing what I have to give you is the key card. You see there's a sticker on it?
Yep.
That is also Clearbroad key card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The little plastic and everything, huh?
Yes. And with the key card, there's the Spark rental on it that you can see. You know why I do that? Is the reason is when you are going to valet,
You found,
and there are many of those cars, not yet, but there are many of those cars. They all look the same. And I don't know where they belong to.
You got to put a little sticker on it.
And you have to put something on it, and that's what I do.
Should hold on to the card.
Yes, and you know how to activate that right here in the middle or here on the B pillar.
I guess we'll just leave it here for now.
Yeah. Okay, so now adjust all of your settings to your
So the first thing I did is
driver.
I set the seat all the way back.
Yes.
And down, so it gives me like tons of room here.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to go and adjust the steering wheel right here.
All right, that's what we're going to find out.
All the way out, which comes out pretty far.
Yeah.
And all the way up. See, so this is pretty nice right here.
And then
see all the space right here.
Click on that driver profile settings there. Oops, where it was. Currently you have it on easy entry. You know, so when you go
driver
to
profiles.
Now when you click on the top there, easy entry all the way to the top. Yes. And then you say all the way down, there's a button. Yes, that one.
There we go.
And then you enter there customer 1. And then the keypad is on the other side. Yeah, 1.
Customer 1.
Yeah, and then create profile. So, and now you can click on save. They're safe.
It is, okay.
So, and that's the profile created, and now you can fool around with that. Everything what you want.
Yep, there you go.
Yes.
This is actually nice.
Yeah. Close the door. Okay, good. Everything is there, ready to go.
Lots of room. Lots of more room. Yep.
All the way on the middle console, there you can fit your phone in there. It's already prepared for that. This is magnetic in the middle. Yeah, you just press on it. And then if you want, you can charge your phone there. Left is currently iPhone, right is all other phones. Yes. And yeah, you're good to go. So, and you have your key card with you?
Yes.
Everything there?
So does it start charging when the car is on? Or when does it start charging?
Yes, I think when the car is on. And if you press the brake pedal,
it's pushed.
Pushed, you're on parking. Okay, now I will be exiting the car and see how you driving off. No, I will wish you all enjoy the car. Oh, you see the camera? It's a cool camera. It's really a nice, crisp camera.
Yeah.
That's nice and big, and you get the adaptive lines there, which is nice.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna exit the car, and then you see you driving off, and hopefully you're coming back.
Well, he'll be back. I gotta work Sunday.
We'll be back when I get mine.
I won't be back.
Okay. Et voila. Okay, adjusting the seat belts, adjusting the seats. Everything ready to go? Yeah. And Mike and Lisa are driving away with their rented Model 3. Bye bye. And by the way, there are electric car owners already. Here we go. Hey, you guys are back.
Excellent.
And someone else is coming. Where's Lisa? Lisa Grow. Back.
I'm back.
From his first Tesla Model 3
A
rental.
day with a Model 3.
And he got
Awesome.
a passenger.
And I brought somebody with me.
And Lisa Grow a little bit. No, it's Brian. It's Brian. And your first impression, what do you think about the car?
Probably the best car ever. So being as tall as I am, any mid-sized car I've ever been in, I always have headroom problems, legroom problems. This car has so much room, you can actually set different profiles for different seating positions, which I've never been able to do.
Yeah.
So lots of knee space, lateral knee space is awesome.
Yeah.
Using the controls took me off about 5 seconds to get used to. Not a big deal at all.
So what did you do with the car? Where did you drive? Just tell us
Can't really
something.
tell you.
Huh?
We went to Scottsdale, went to a couple places, went to the restaurant there.
Yeah.
I went to Pavilions. Everybody knew what this was. We just cruised through Pavilions, and then was like,
is
"Is that the
that
Model 3? That's the new Tesla. That's the Model
we
3.
had
That's the new
Is
Tesla."
it where we usually have
The
electric light?
same place where we have Drive Electric Week every September. Be sure and be there if you're in Arizona,
Shameless
because last year we had way more electric vehicles than the previous year. This year there's a good possibility we're going to have 2 Drive Electric Weeks in the Valley, hopefully.
Yep.
And yeah, so at the Pavilions every Saturday there's a big car show. A lot of those vehicles at the end of the night, I mean, especially if you've been driving an EV, when those vehicles starting up because the police want them to leave or whatever, I mean, you're going to start to feel lightheaded. You're going to start to feel woozy or whatever because people can talk about how clean their vehicle is and they don't see the pollution and the world is great because, whatever they believe about, using gas or diesel
Well,
or
there
whatever.
are a lot of muscleheads there, but surprisingly though, even though they're all musclehead hot rod guys, a lot of people knew what this car was. They were all looking at it, going,
Really?
That's the new Tesla. We even went to, on the way home, I decided it'd be kind of fun to stop into a Nissan dealer and ask if they had the new Leaf. And about 5 of their salespeople came right over to the car. One guy said, "What kind of car is that?" Everybody wanted to look at it. So, hey,
Oh yeah, but you give a good point. Now you have to go back to your Nissan Leaf. How does
I'm
that
tempted
hurt?
to keep this till I get my Model 3.
No, how does it hurt? It hurts, right?
Oh, that hurts.
So back to what I was just saying for like 5 seconds. If you go into a really big parking lot or if there's no cars around, if one car drives by and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you can smell the exhaust from one car. If you're in a big parking lot and a bunch of cars start up at the same time, it is pretty nasty. And if everybody was driving electric, or even if another couple percentage of the people were driving electric, whatever you believe about climate change, environment, or whatever, if your car has a tailpipe, it stinks. End of story. You don't need to do live
It's not
monkey
good.
testing in order to
Let's say
determine
it's
that.
not good for your health, and you notice that
Especially at Pavilions, all the hot rods like to run a little ridge, so it's extra,
And you're at the
extra
pavilion.
worse. Yeah.
Every Saturday they're there, and you are in the middle of all of the gas cars, right?
Yep, we just kept driving back and forth, and so many people knew what that was. A lot of people came over and they were looking at, "Is this the new Tesla?"
Yeah.
I even went to stop at the grocery store on the way here this morning, and I got stopped by 2 guys. "Hey, is that the new Tesla?" Yep.
Not
It's
enough
a cool
time to
car.
talk to them.
I have to give you the card next time. Hey, it said you can rent
Yeah,
it.
so I gotta get going. Yeah.
You can rent
That's
it
what
from
I
the
said,
park
a
rental.
stack of cards.
I have to leave a stack of cards in here. And
Yeah,
they
you
said,
should
hey,
put it
you
in the
can rent
department.
it.
Yeah,
you can
people-
rent
With a referral.
Want to drive this car?
it. Or a referral, yeah. With the
bonus
referral
for
on the
you or
back and
whatever,
so on.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
that
there's
would be cool.
So there's a lot of things I kept in mind. I spent a lot of time on Facebook, all the Model 3 groups and everything. Everybody has a list after list of, the screen is unsafe, I can't see the speedometer, the thing rattles, it doesn't do this, doesn't do that. So I kept all that in mind as I drove this thing around, and there's no problem with anything. This car is fully ready to go. Maybe a couple software updates, but mechanically,
I think
totally cool. I debunked pretty much everybody's concern. No problem. You get used to the dashboard, the monitor. You can see the speed going really well. I mean, the navigation is awesome too. I mean, compared to
did you see the navigation in the kind of 3D and map?
yeah, there's a lot of different
like
views
that.
of it. There's one that gives you a little bit of a slant view, so you can see where you're
Yes.
going. As you get up to turns and stuff, it zooms in, so you can see the turn. Then it pulls back out, so you can see where you're going. Every street on the map there gives you a name of the street, as opposed to the Leaf. Sometimes there's no name
It
to
gives
a
you
street.
also the exits, the exit
Yeah,
numbers.
shows
Did
the
you see that?
exits.
Yeah.
Yep.
So on the map, they did a lot of progress.
I like that. And stereo, I was putting some tunes on there.
Oh yes,
Dude,
the
that is-
sound system is good, right?
Best thing I've ever heard in like ages. So I don't know what people are saying about the premium upgrade sound being no good. It's pretty good. I like it a lot.
And what I've heard is we have to make a correction because last time I said I think you can get that later in the regular one with a steel roof as well, or with a aluminium roof, and this piece will can become aluminium instead of glass.
Yeah, that one piece.
So that one piece there.
It might look okay in a black car, but I don't
Aluminum,
know.
yeah. I don't think that's steel. It's gonna be aluminum. Yeah, aluminum piece.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So instead of
The glass roof's fine. We had no problems with the heat or the cold.
No, okay,
Everything
good.
worked
In your defense, or in the defense, I have to say this car is tinted also, right?
Yeah,
so
it
there's
is.
an extra
Yeah.
tinting on it because in Arizona, it's getting really hot, and you preserve energy if you're tinted. Then
What
you don't have to
percentage
cool
tint
so
did you
much.
use? Did you say 35 or 25?
35%. 35%.
Yeah, I mean, we were driving at night. You can see out of it perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But you can't really see in, which is cool. You can look into it.
Yeah. So you really like the car?
Absolutely,
and
man.
Here's the Model S driver. What do you think about comparison?
Well, I would actually say I've actually done durability testing, contracted to multiple auto manufacturers. I can't name them. And I own a Tesla. I've driven multiple Teslas, mostly Model S, a couple Model X as well. But I don't even know if I can put into words my experience in the Model 3. Have one ordered. It's actually ready to be picked up in another state. And yeah, the Model 3 is definitely gonna blow people's minds, I would say.
Yep.
You know, I mean, when Elon says, the Roadster, before the unveiling of the Roadster, he made a comment about, what he said, for the Tesla Semi event. The Model 3, obviously this is not the $35,000 base model Model 3, but anybody who is considering canceling their reservation in order to wait in line for another 18 months or 2 years or whatever, even with or without the $7,500 up to $7,500 tax credit, it would be a huge mistake in my opinion, unless for financial reasons it's not going to work for you right now or whatever, because obviously unique circumstances coming up. Canceling because you're mad at the only manufacturer that's making pure EVs, has been making them for years and years now, electric from the ground up, you've gotta be patient with that company. And that company is Tesla Incorporated, formerly Tesla Motors.
Yes. Okay, cool.
So even
Hey.
acceleration, I'll tell you, 0 to 60, very fast. We did a couple tests where we were going 65 and we stepped on it. It'll throw you back in your seat for passing speed. If you got to pass somebody, done deal, man. So this is quick, very quick. Yep.
Okay. Hey, you had the first Tesla Model 3 trip, rental trip,
I can
and
say
that was cool.
totally awesome.
So you will be showing up on our YouTube site, Tesla Owners US.
Yep, hold on to your reservation. Wait
And
for it.
don't give it away. So
You'll
this
love this
is
car.
this is not
Wait for it.
guys. This
Model
is not
3 is coming.
This is not staged. So Mike and Brian coming back with the car, did an extensively driving and testing with it,
Yep.
and so on.
150 miles driving around all day.
This is all their opinion.
No
So,
scripts here.
Sorry, I have to leave you back into your leave, but it's
only
fully
for-
charged.
I pressed and say